Hello everybody, I'm going to show you today how to make hummus and falafel. So hummus is a dip which is served along with falafel. It's a very popular Lebanese dish, dip, which is very easy to make. All you need to make hummus is some very fine boiled chickpeas and garlic, olive oil, sesame seeds, lemon juice to make this. So I have taken a jar here in which I'm adding, these are chickpeas or dollar beans, double dollar beans. I've boiled them very fine. I'm adding garlic to this. Along with garlic, I'm adding sesame seeds, lemon juice, olive oil, and salt. Now it depends how thick do you want this. If you want it to be thick, you need to add less of olive oil. If you wanted this a little on a thinner side, add a lot of olive oil. But one condition that remains same is you have to add extra virgin olive oil to make hummus. Okay, so I'm going to grind this, and after grinding I'm going to keep this in the fridge because this has to be served chilled, and then I'm going to show you how to make falafel. What I have got after grinding the hummus, and one thing that you might note here is I did not add tahina paste. Now tahina paste is something which is added in hummus whenever you make this, but it's very costly. To cut down the cost, what I did is I roasted some sesame seeds, I added lemon juice into it, and I added it while making the hummus. So it's solved the same purpose. So just to bring down your cost, you can do this. I mean, in spite of adding tahina, which is nothing but roasted sesame seeds, which is grinded along with some olive oil and lemon juice, I added this straight away while making the hummus. So what I'm going to do this is I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for chilling, and then we'll start making the stuff. Our hummus, the dip is ready. We're going to do the next dish, which is falafel. You can see for hummus, I boiled the chickpea till the time they become very tender, but in this case they are a little hard. Okay, the texture is a little hard because I want this texture, otherwise when I make falafel these will break. So I have I'm going to add a lot of herbs in the falafel. I have some dill leaves here, some coriander, you have to finely chop them, some parsley, onion which has been finely chopped, green chilies, garlic, lemon juice, salt and pepper. I would also be adding some cumin seeds into this. Like I said, some cumin seeds. And now next is I have to mash them. Okay, and I have to make patties out of them. If you find this is too loose, don't don't hesitate to add a little bit of flour into it, because what flour will do is will give this binding. Usually it will not happen that this will not bind together, but just in case you find that it is not binding up together, add a little bit of flour to this. So I'm going to mix it and then I'm going to shape it. Okay, now as you see, this has been, I have mixed them nice. So I need to remove my gloves because now I need my hands to be a little wet, because that is how I'm going to shape them. I'm going to shape them into some small patties. If you have wet hands, this will help you in giving the falafel a little bit of more extra help in binding it together when you fry it, so it doesn't breaks down. When you fry it, you have to make sure that the pan, whatever utensil you're using, is not overcrowded. So I'm going to shape them. I'm going to show you how I'm going to fry them. Alright, so as you can see, I have shaped them into patties, and I have also kept oil for frying, and this is time that I should start frying the falafel. Do not overcrowd the oil. Fry them nice till they become golden brown from both sides. Okay, they look ready for me now, so I'm gonna take them out and then I would be doing plating. Very simple dish, could be served as snacks any time of the day. I'm sure your guests would be impressed. Take them out in a paper towel, let them rest for some time before you plate them. I'm gonna do two platings here. One, I have put the hummus in the center, and I'm gonna put the falafel sidewise. So I have some chickpeas there, I have some, olive oil, and over here you can see this is a little modern way of presenting the hummus. So I have also experimented a little. I have added a little bit of baking soda to these and a little bit of, if you can see, sesame seeds in this, and they have puffed up as compared to these ones. Okay, these ones are the regular ones which with no baking soda and no sesame seeds. So this has given me a little bit of much volume and a little bit of extra texture by the sesame seeds. So I would advise you to go by this. However, plating can be done anyways as you wish. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching.